Don't say my name.
I got
Here
my
we go.
pizza. Someone needs to shut their dog up. I guess we're just ready to stop. Delete that.
Stop that right.
No, Lee Harvey
Delete that.
Oswald's a more attractive version of
Alright. Anyways, I guess welcome to the...
Is... Oh.
Hey, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, Ethan, shut the
Are we recording now?
Yeah, I started the recording. So
It
I
says
guess...
Sloppy Steve on the right. We can just call Sloppy Steve.
I'll edit it. I'll put a
No,
little
don't-
box
don't-
around it. It's some
Don't
garbage.
enable him. Also, choose the
Don't say
profile
my
pic-
name.
Who is this? I don't under who.
Who's the one with the no like profile picture?
That's Sloppy Steve.
Jonah, he's an idiot.
I don't understand how it works.
You just know you go to click
Technologically
the
illiterate.
gear, and then go to my account.
Sloppy Steve. Alright, hold up. Shut the fuck up. Intro time. So I guess... Hello and welcome to the first episode of
Stop
the
eating
Emu
during
Wars.
the intro.
It's good, it's pizza. Shut up.
Well, that-
Emu
that's-
Wars podcast. I'm your host, Nate, and these are these guys.
Why are you the host?
Cause
Hello,
fuck you.
everyone. I am not whoever they say I
This
am.
is Sloppy Steve.
Oh,
E2 in the military.
Address is I actually don't know. I don't know his address.
I don't know.
Oh, thank
Somewhere
God.
near Crosby's.
No, don't say it. I'm actually kind of tilted that you.
Oh my god, we'll edit it out.
Disgusted.
Shut the fuck
Even
up.
when I know you won't, I know you won't. Listen, all I know is my chances of getting into any kind of college is
They're just
drop
gonzo.
significantly.
They're just gonzo. Wait, okay. And well, Emily's muted her. Oh, she's back.
1 second, I have to go get my food.
Okay, and
Are we all-
that's
I'll be back.
Emily.
This is Emily.
She's fucking
Dangerous.
she's
This is
fucking
dangerous.
gone already.
My name's Liam. I'm the one with Lee Harvey Oswald.
He's fucking Lee Harvey Oswald.
And
Jonah's in
why
the
don't you-
military.
Jonah, you have to choose a traitor to the state and just put him on.
Jonah's in the
No.
military, so we're making fun of the U.S.
Stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That'll be the majority of the show.
Making fun of Jonah and his
Everyone
views.
bullies me.
Okay. Actually, speaking of bullying Jonah said earlier today that he what was it? You have offers on Naviance that BU with Northeast or whatever would like to connect with you. I just want to make it incredibly clear that means literally nothing. No offense.
No, it's
Like
not
you get
that.
10 billion of the. Oh, did you get like a special thing?
Yes, I got a special thing.
Ooh,
Are
special
you a special boy?
I am
He's
a very special boy. I'm not sure what they see in me, but after this, they ain't seeing nothing.
Seeing nothing. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll upload it on RodMG Productions. It will get 3 views anyways, because that channel's dead.
Snowden looks like a more clean-cut version of you, Jonah.
he looks like a version of Jonah that I wouldn't cross to the other side of the street to avoid.
Yeah, that's true.
I have rights. Please do not bully me.
I had my constitutionally protected right of freedom of speech allows me to bully you.
I suppose that is true.
Yeah.
George Washington wills it. Dave.
George Rush.
Oh, let's invite him in.
No,
Oh my god, okay. Can
there's
we just-
no guests for the first round. We need to
can we
figure out
just
this
focus
works
on this
first.
show, please?
Okay, to be
Jesus
fair, the H3H3
Christ.
podcast, their first guest was...
The H3H3 podcast sucks now.
I've
Yeah.
actually never seen it. How is it?
It started off really good, but now it's...
They were just both
I would
annoying.
never
They
insult
had like
fellow
some high
artists.
profile guests, right? They were going big.
Yeah,
Yes.
Barack Obama, God himself.
No
Well,
shit.
had
They
everyone.
had Barack Obama.
No.
Oh,
No, they-
How would
But
the
they did have
H3H3 podcast get Barack Obama?
I don't
Okay,
know,
to be fair,
dude.
they
Barack
do have
Obama's
the-
cool.
They
He'd
had-
go on a
They had
podcast.
the Michelle Obama good... hey, Ethan, good work. Keep it up.
Yeah, but that was a meme. And there's no way that any show that Big Money Salvia was on will have Barack Obama on it. They'll never be on the same show ever.
Who the hell is Big Money Salvia?
Mr.
Jonah knows what I'm
Mr.
talking
former
about.
President, Mr. Obama. Can you please explain to me why you were on the H3H3 podcast, a show in which there was a guy who had a pineapple haircut?
No, more that he smoked salvia on camera.
Wait, no. Explain to me who Big Money Salvia is.
We should all just watch
Money
like
salvia,
dude, we should just
salvia.
stream like we should all watch shaking
Big
poops
Money
down a
salvia.
pant leg.
Who the fuck is Big Money Salvia?
Nah, we'll get copyright claimed.
No, if we like
We're
peek
getting
over
copyright claimed anyways. Just tell me who it is.
I'm trying to find a
Back.
good
Emily,
trying to find a
who's
good
Big?
picture of.
Emily, have
Big
you ever
Money
heard of Big Money
Salvia?
Salvia? Big Money.
Who's that? What the heck?
I don't know. They
Is it
won't
like a
tell me.
mafia man or something?
No,
He's just
The
Big
next
Money.
Al Capone, boys.
he's this guy. He's actually hilarious.
Big Money
There's some
Salvia.
pictures. God, everything's breaking.
Can't even upload pictures.
Big Money.
Wait, do you guys like listen to podcasts
Big
regularly?
Money Salvia.
No,
I listened to
I watched the
Joe,
HD. Like,
I listened to the
H3H3
Joe
podcast.
Rogan podcast regularly.
Is
I
that
feel
good?
like-
You and Belly listen to that on a regular basis.
Oh, listens to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, big fan. I've actually never seen it. The only podcast I listen to is the fucking Misfits podcast.
From
Ah.
is that Fits and stuff?
Yeah, and Swagger Souls
Why?
and those.
Why do
Because
you
it's
want- why do you-
funny.
Why do you want
Funny
why do you
haha
do
podcast.
that?
Funny haha podcast.
This is already turning way too retarded. We need to.
Big
No.
Money
This is-
Salvia. Salvia.
So there's Big Money Salvia.
Salvia.
He looks incredible.
He's Big Money.
beautiful.
Hey, what can I say?
I don't see anything. Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Broken.
How do I do this? Where's the other picture? So oh god, I nearly selected a ton of files.
Actually, wait. Speaking of Al Capone. Oh my god. Oh, it's that guy? I've seen that guy before.
What the heck? The
Oh.
artist is Hot Dad.
What?
Hot
I
dad.
just looked up Big Money Salvia and it says artist Hot Dad.
Bro,
Oh, no,
if
that's
you,
like that. That's like it's either a character or a guest he had on the show. I can't remember.
I mean, if you ain't about them dad bods, like...
Where is the? Which one are you talking about? An artist, dad, hot dad.
Now.
One of his funniest videos is shaking a turd down a pant leg.
is that the top video of fucking Big Money Salvia?
No, it's
Jesus
just-
No,
Christ.
no, it's him reacting to people doing. It's actually hilarious. We should do that in a later episode when we figure out how to do it.
That sounds like a goddamn travesty and something that will never be done.
Well, this is already going horribly. We need to talk about
Yeah,
something.
it can't get much worse.
All right, let's talk.
What do you want to talk about, Jonah? What's some good topics? Politics, as always.
Recently, I honestly haven't been keeping up with the news at all. I
You
couldn't
haven't?
care less. I could not care less.
Hong Kong's down the shitter. Boris.
Always.
Oh, I saw something in the news this morning. Right now, Boris Johnson's with the whole new EU president, whatever the fuck he is.
Prime Minister.
Shut up, President Boris. President
Prime
Boris.
Minister Boris. Yeah, go on.
President Boris is like trying to push through with the Brexit thing, but the problem is that he literally got cucked on by his own supporters who switched to the other side.
They just
Was
like
it-
walked across like the Senate like,
Yeah.
right when he was talking.
So
that's called
he,
a vote. That's called what is it? You call a general election, right? If something's going completely wrong, what you'll do is you call a general election, and if you win that, it basically means like I'm pretty sure it means like, oh look, I've won the majority, so you need to stop like what is it called it's like when you procrastinate in the Senate here,
Filibuster.
Filibuster.
Oh
you
yeah.
need to like
it's not
stop like just
procrast-
dragging it out. But half the time, what happens is they'll call a general election and then they lose, and then somebody they didn't actually have support. So
That's
yeah.
kind of
So,
hilarious.
Boris
I
Johnson-
wish I
Saw
something he
understood
has to
how the
resign or
British
something.
political system.
yeah, because he lost, didn't he?
wait, Boris did?
Yeah.
What did he lose?
There's a video here. Yeah, this is the video he got famous for. I can't put it in. Well, he got famous for smoking salvia on camera.
Boris
Johnson?
Johnson?
No,
What
Big
the
Money Salvia.
What? What?
That is so far
Hold on,
off
Liam,
the
why don't you
topic.
explain to our listeners?
Boris Johnson, famous for
Explain
smoking
to-
salvia on camera, my
Yeah.
man.
Explain to all the kiddies at home what's the full name of it? Like the scientific name?
I don't know
Salvia?
offhand. Scientific name
I don't
for a
know.
drug that no one smoked.
No, salvia
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
even exist. The first
Salvia is like weed and a hallucinogenic combined, and it always results like half the time it results in a bad trip, so no one does it. But you can just buy it. It's part of like a hemp plant. You can just buy it, or sage plant. You can just buy it from like Home Depot.
The
Yeah.
first thing that came up was that the full name of this plant is Sage of the Diviners, which sounds like a level 30 item in RuneScape, so I'm not sure what the fuck's going on with that.
There you
I know
go.
what that means.
Transients. You never played RuneScape?
No, I think
I've never played RuneScape. Don't feel
So
bad.
Nate's a loser confirmed. Nate has been canceled.
Absolute fucking
I'll be taking over a show
buffoon.
host. Nate is canceled.
Nerd and
Yeah.
buffoon.
The lights are off in my room, so I can't see my keyboard.
Salvia, Home Depot. Can you actually buy it at Home Depot?
That's supposed to say Nate is canceled in the chat.
Well, you tried your best, honestly.
I'm working
Jesus.
on
But if you messed up a little bit and
You are not just a clown. Why are all the lights off in your room, most importantly?
I'm in the office. I don't know.
Turn some lights on.
You need to get-
It's not even the office anymore. It's
Keyboard.
It's officially the soup room.
It's not the soup room. It's
It is
just,
absolutely the soup
it's,
room.
no, it's called my office in the house. Even though
You don't
like, my
deserve an
dad
office. People that do work get
my dad
offices.
actually works, and he has to work in like the formal dining room because I have the office.
Your
The
father
office
is an
to what? To
architect,
beat your
correct?
schmeat and play Total War Shogun? What do you use the office for?
Oh,
I
critical.
just
hit.
make
All the
Ron G
homework
videos
that
and
he
play-
does.
Oh yeah, obviously very academic.
Very- a hecking academical boy.
Wait, what the hell were we
Academical.
talking about before we searched up what salvia
Boris
was?
Johnson or something.
Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, so the headline I saw this morning was that he's been so screwed by all of his, like, conservative base going over to the other side that his best option may be to call a vote of no confidence in himself.
He called a vote of no confidence in himself.
That he hasn't yet, but that is probably his best option at this point.
Why doesn't he
He's
just resign?
Incredibly
how does the vote of
screwed.
no confidence work?
I actually
Does he
don't
get,
know.
Like, deposed or something?
I don't think so.
But then, like, if there's a vote of no confidence against you, don't you have to step down? It basically means no one trusts you to run the country anymore, right?
Midget
I think
Yeah,
he has
sure.
to step down,
cites
basically.
belittling remarks.
Okay, it's not against him specifically, it's against the government as a whole. A vote
Oh,
of
okay.
no
so he can still
confidence.
stay in power.
Apparently,
I'm
like,
pretty sure.
everyone thinks he's gonna resign.
We should do.
Wasn't he just elected prime minister like
Yeah, he's gonna
3
be the
days
shortest-
ago?
the shortest lived prime minister ever?
Jesus Christ. He
To
looks
be
like
fair,
Donald Trump but hungover.
Texas, confusing and dangerous.
And what would even happen in that situation? Oh, another part of this article is it's probably not even gonna work, even if they did do this retarded vote of no confidence plan, because it might be against the Constitution. No one really knows.
What?
Oh, so basically, what? They're going to terminate their own How does that work?
I don't know, dude. Basically, TLDR, Boris Johnson is completely screwed. Like,
Kind
he's
of
been
looks
in
like a
office
woman.
Built like
Kinda
Mr.
does.
One might say.
All right,
No, like
please do not insult people we
Boris
actually know IRL.
Johnson. Hey, we can just bleep their names out. Like, we're gonna bleep yours out the entire.
I know,
the
but,
entire
like,
time.
No, we're
don't
not.
wanna
We're gonna
have
leave it
to-
in.
We're gonna leave it.
We're just gonna
tell
dox
them
you
we
completely.
bleeped that.
We're gonna
Johnny
film your
Demarco.
house
Send it. We're gonna send it to the admissions office at BU
in your
directly.
name.
Oh, God.
This is what are you most proud of? This one podcast I did with some people.
You know the
See, the great thing about the radio is it is recorded. It's just no one has access to the records except Ned.
Wait, how many fucking terabytes of records are there? That's insane. It's like 18 hours
Hey, buddy.
of audio per day.
But buddy, you realize there's this thing. It's called like Google Drive. You can just drop an audio file in there, and it's just on the internet.
And
There's limits on Google
audio
Drive.
is not that bad.
Yeah, audio. I guess audio's not that big. But
Oh,
Still,
I
like
mean, you could
30
always-
years.
You can buy more space.
Also, doesn't this like
It's kind
headline?
of
Let's see
disturbing. If Ned wanted to, he could just ruin all of us. Release the files.
Send
No.
them to our schools.
No, but look at this like headline picture. Doesn't that look like a meme or something? Like the picture, it's all blurry. I saw this and I keep clicking on it because it won't go away in the BBC since it's a long read.
Okay. Jonah, have you heard of fucking, what was it called? Operation Wikinger?
I don't understand it. I tried to read about it, and I just don't get it still.
Jonah, do you know about it?
Operation what?
Wikinger?
What's it about? I don't.
It was a World War... It was a World War II fuck-up by the Germans, where, their navy, got into combat with one of its own destroyers, a friendly, undersea mine, and a friendly submarine, and lost 578 men.
You lost 2 destroyers. On Wikipedia, they have like a way to
hold on.
categorize it.
What did you just say? I literally had no idea what you were just talking about.
Were you
the
listening?
audio cut out.
That's unfortunate. Okay,
Uh-oh.
so World War II, the German Navy, attacked itself, lost 2 destroyers and 578 men.
Oh, that's all.
Well, they're the bad guys, so I guess good.
But how do you even do that? What was
You do the
reason?
Wi-Fi.
I didn't do anything to the Oh, someone got their Fortnite interrupted. Watch out, I'm gonna get my ass beat.
And now we'll have the first domestic abuse during a podcast on camera. Jonah, turn on your camera, Jonah.
No, I want to live.
Okay, so part of the problem here is that one of the destroyers just decided not to put up any identification. I guess they were just like, fuck it. So they thought it was like a British spy ship and just shat on it.
I don't think they had any. I don't think they had. They were supposed to have an air escort, but instead they had like the main air force instead of the naval air force escorting them, and so that like the normal air force wasn't in good contact, like the Luft.
Oh, okay, so the mine is how one of the destroyers sank. It hit a fucking friendly mine and completely sunk.
Good job.
Oh, they dropped depth charges on a submarine that didn't exist, and the depth charges jammed the wreck.
Let's go.
One of the destroyers thought there was a submarine, tried to drop depth charges, there was no submarine, and they fucked up the depth chargers and broke their own rudder.
Beautiful.
That is unfortunate.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, let's see. So yeah, here's.
I got a question for you, fine gentlemen and
Oh, I
female.
love questions.
Do you guys plan on continuing doing radio stuff at the college you go to?
If they have like
Probably.
a decent one, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, all colleges have like at least one that's better than WIQH. Jesus.
Not really, no.
I wouldn't
that's
say
not
that.
true. That's not true. A lot of places have like one room dedicated to it.
Yeah, the
I've only
Worcester
seen
Polytechnic one is literally like a closet by the lunchroom. I was like, oh my god, how are you supposed to broadcast anything from here?
I went to Colgate's. They had like a whole basement for it. They had like a big ass setup.
Yeah,
Which doesn't make.
Nate White is getting a degree in toothpaste making.
Lovely.
Yeah, no, I'm actually not, because my problem with Colgate is that it's in the middle of goddamn nowhere. It's surrounded by like 3 houses, 1 coffee shop, and 400 cows. It's like it's a nice university, but there's just fucking nothing there. And even these guys in the middle of nowhere had like the most extensive radio operation of all time. I'm pretty sure every single kid at that school did radio because it was just huge.
That's the only contact with the outside world, that one radio.
Yeah.
So you'll notice on the Wikipedia page, they have like a way to categorize everything. And for this one, the commander and leader for the British side is not present because he...
There was no British. Jesus Christ.
2
Oh my
Heinkel 111 Squadron.
At the info session for Colgate, there was like questions asked about how you get stuff. Like how you just get material, get like stuff to live. Like toilet paper and shit. And the answer was, well, there's a Target about 45 minutes away.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Oh my god.
They show you some cool crafting recipes. This is your best option.
This right here is your best option.
Every dorm room comes with a crafting bench, dude.
Yeah, leaves and sticks are going to be your best friends here. Save everything you have.
Yeah, there was literally nothing in this town. It was one like square piece of grass, one coffee shop, and like 2 restaurants. And a
Have you guys seen
movie
that house in West Concord with like the turf for the front lawn?
theater. No, where is
No.
it?
Do you want to look it up on like
It's, like, right on
Houzz or
Losbrook.
Zillow?
Okay.
Look
Like,
it up
right
on
across
Zillow
from
and put it in
Rida.
the chat.
This is not appropriate podcast talk. You guys seen that one specific house in that one specific town that we're gonna?
No,
have
it's like
for all
right
people
across from Rideout on Losbrook.
now? Yeah, I
Which
don't
we
know.
wouldn't know about because we're not from there.
Yeah, 'cause we're not. Oh, I actually have seen that. Yeah, I used to walk past that.
Well, look
in
it
the
up on
town.
Zillow. I don't know what
I'm
you're
finding
talking
it.
about.
Sweet.
Oh my god. Speaking of like weird.
They're
West
like all
Concord-
different colors.
Yeah,
Oh, it's right here.
One part of it is part of the turf from the fucking upper turf at the school. They just yoinked it. It still has like a line on it.
Really?
It's got a line on it. Yeah, it's like the out of bounds line or something. And they just put it in their lawn.
Okay, I just sent it.
I want to know who lives there. Honestly, people who live in West Concord are weird as fuck.
West Side.
Yeah, it's the West Side. It's sketchy, dude.
Oh my god, I got a BCT story to tell.
What the hell is a BCT? And also,
Basic
yes, tell
combat training.
Sounds like
Alright.
a disease.
How's it look, Doc? Well,
You got BCT.
3 days to live.
Oh my god, really?
Wait, that's the front yard?
Yeah.
What a shit show.
Dude, West Concord is literally the ghetto.
Yeah, dude. Oh, wait, is that front of the prison?
No, it's like right like near the gas station in like
Oh.
West Concord
It's
Center.
like West Concord.
Oh, yeah, I can see
Hold
that
on.
one from... Oh, yeah.
Hold on, gentlemen. I was.
Oh, you
calling
live in West Concord, Nate?
Yeah,
Why are you
Yeah.
call... Oh, okay.
a
So yeah,
goddamn barbarian.
because I know where I live.
yeah, it's basically the Bronx. Yeah, it's just like... May as well be Syria, actually.
Neighbors got airstriked yesterday. Alright, Jonah, BCT store, go.
Okay. So there's this kid, right? And he like said something like really derogatory about African Americans like a week into the cycle. So first of all,
Is everyone just racist at basic training?
No. This
I
guy
feel
was-
like there would be a very high percentage of
Yeah,
racist people.
Believe it or not, most people in the military are not racist. Most people are just there to like get free college.
Literally, like the 2 people that I know that are in the military are racist, besides you and Aaron Tong, I guess.
Yeah.
One of 2 people I know that are in the military are racist. I don't think these odds are looking very good, honestly.
All right. So this guy, he didn't make it through basic training. He got kicked out. So he's not in the military.
Isn't it like basically just show up and don't fuck up and you're fine?
Don't
but-
die of
kicked
heat
out.
stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you told me that a bunch of kids failed their physical test, and they're like, whatever, good enough, and they just get in the military.
Yeah, I mean, it's all up to the like cadre and how they feel about you. So if like if you're like someone who's generally pretty on top of it and like you fail by a couple push-ups, they'll look the other way.
We have the good old mid 1500s Japan strategy of just throw a bunch of shitters at the enemy until they die.
Yeah, it's what the U.S. does totally. Yeah, we just throw a bunch of expensive weapons at them until civilians die.
So, what happened was this guy, he said something like very derogatory. And
That's unfortunate.
Yes, it was very not good. And so for the rest of the cycle, we all called him the racist kid. Be like, you know, I needed like some toilet paper. Hey, racist kid, go grab me some toilet paper. Yeah. And so,
story.
well, hold on, I'm not done. What were we talking? I've completely forgotten.
Racist kid, basic training. Basic combat training.
BCT.
You just kind of said I have a hilarious BCT story, and then you just started talking about it. And I thought it was going to be connected to what I said the Bronx. Maybe?
Oh, yeah, okay, so here's what he said.
Okay, there you go.
Here's what he said.
Fucking, his brain cells finally connected.
Okay, we had this African-American drill sergeant.
Oh,
and he obviously took great offense to hearing the racist kid speak. And so the African-American drill sergeant was like, what do you know about, you know, my struggle and, like, all that stuff? And you know what the racist kid... He says, I know all of West Side. He's like, the drill sergeant's like, West Side of where? He's like, West Side, Idaho.
On the west side. He's just like the west side of the country. He lives in West Idaho.
How retarded you are? West Side.
Idaho.
Fucking potato boy.
Exactly.
What even is Idaho? I don't think Idaho exists.
It's that one that looks like a sack of potatoes.
They all look vaguely sack of potatoes shaped.
No. Idaho looks like a sack of potatoes. Look at it.
Oh, is it the one that looks kind of like the tomahawk steak?
Yeah, kind of. Also, there's a cool bakery opening up in West Concord. We should go visit. I got a picture of it right here.
Yes, we are not from there.
All Liam does for fun is just eat at different places. Oh, fuck off.
It's basically the ghetto.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, they got a long waiting line. That's what's going on over there.
There aren't any restaurants in West Concord. There's just bread lines.
They have Neshoba Bakery. Also, don't tell me I like to go eat at different places. I never go out to eat. I don't have any money. What is it? No, what is it? Is the one who's turning into like a middle-aged woman already. He's like, oh, we should go to this really nice like Indian place in West like Acton. And I'm like, Henry, no one has $50 to blow on your Indian food. We're not going there.
Oh, was this like Bedford?
Bex at Camilla's.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the place is really good.
I wasn't there when he started working, so I was like, oh look, there. And hey, you know that lady?
He works at an Indian restaurant?
No, he works at Camilla's.
Oh.
No.
Oh wait, I gotta. Alright.
A bunch of people. I mean, approximately 2 more. Henry and Miles. Very cool meme, Nate. Thank you very much.
I like history memes are the best because it makes you feel like in on the joke, even though it's just like really basic history. It makes you feel clever and epic.
There you go. Anyways, anybody have anything to talk about?
History, politics. Jonah is saying something stupid and us berating him for the next 15 minutes. Emily.
Or lack thereof.
Look up weird news.
Weird news. Wacky news.
Wi-Fi.
Cause Lucas, I don't want you to be playing Fortnite, so I threw a tomahawk at the Wi-Fi router.
Oh, that door
You just
slamming. I thought
punched him?
Jonah just got hit.
Oh no.
Somebody called the domestic abuse hotline.
Wait, hold up. Trump?
Break everything when you're on this piece. Stupid computer.
That's right, and I will continue to break it, because no more
Oh, yeah.
Fortnite for you.
Jonah, shut up.
Remember when Mom's gonna take the keyboard away?
Oh no, mom's gonna take the Fortnite away?
Jonah,
Oh my
mute
God.
yourself. There's a mute button.
No, I want to hear this. Turn his volume up on your side.
Oh no.
Is your mom gonna take your keyboard away, Jonah?
Okay.
Basically, I'm playing an offline game right now, and for some reason, his pea brain thinks that that's eating the. You're using up all the Wi-Fi juice. Stop it!
I'm gonna have to cut out like half of this audio.
No, this is gold. We're keeping this.
This is golden. We have
a fucking
a
travesty.
freshman crying about how he can't get his fix of Fortnite in the background.
And then Jonah being domestically abused.
Jonah, I'm gonna come to your house and domestically abuse you.
You gonna beat my ass?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Okay. Here's
I
a
got
good...
CPR certified today. That's on.
Oh, all right. Yeah. What was that? What
Same
was that actually
time.
like?
Like everyone else, like every other person's been CPR certified.
I'm not fucking CPR certified.
Well,
What's a
I am,
CPR?
and Jonah is. That's 2. Every other, I win.
Well, that's a good point.
Statistics.
You have been outmatched.
Statistics. Actually, I'm in AP statistics, so I would know that sample size is too low.
I haven't done any
Accurately
of the
draw
homework for
conclusions.
Heard
AP.
that class was miserable.
It's not
He
that
just
bad. The
talks.
homework just sexually assaults you.
He
on a
looks like he's
daily
about to
basis.
start frothing though. Every time he's really
just
like
excited.
math. He gets
really
excited.
likes
So he looks like
math.
there's points where he's like literally like 3 seconds of talking and like getting excited away from either climaxing or starting to froth at the math. It's like, hey, calm down, whatever your name is. What's his name?
Mr. Kranz, dude, I love Mr. Kranz.
Kranz?
Shit on Mr. Kranz.
What's his name?
Kranz.
Don't bully Mr. Graham
C-R-A-N-S.
Cracker.
I like him too. I don't think he likes me though because I didn't do my homework.
POS.
First homework that he actually checks. Liam just takes out his notebook, writes on the paper, "I did not do my homework. My name is Liam Havens," and shows it to him.
I don't know if you're joking or not, because Liam would.
No, Liam,
No, I did
I
that
sit
because
next to him. He
the
did
homework
that.
is not graded in that class explicitly.
It isn't.
No, it's like extra credit. So I'm like, okay, I'll kind of do what I need to pass, but I don't care otherwise. So it's my favorite class by far because I have not done a lick of work for it.
Oh,
Did you
dude,
do
I'm
the
in a-
English essay thingy? Or like the
Really?
English paragraph?
The 200 words one? Yeah, I did that.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, could we not on the fucking podcast, please? Okay, news story. Funny haha Trump moment. Trump used
Sharpie.
part of the Pentagon this fucking Sharpie thing. We can talk about that next. No, he used part of the Pentagon budget to prop up one of his like resorts in Scotland because it was going under.
Are you kidding me?
No, I haven't read the whole article, but that seems the gist of it.
That seems pretty serious.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else you can kind of go after him on for being dumb. That seems like, I mean, I don't really care because it's all going to like random death lasers anyways. Like they're just like, so I'm not worried about the money being
We
stolen.
need a space force.
It was going to be wasted anyways, but he's using it on himself. So if he was just wasting money, but he's actually using it for himself, so that's a problem. Here, we can censor this out. I forgot I had this. Let me see. But let's censor this out just for the video, but I remember I still had this. I think this was... I don't know if you can see the name in the picture.
Okay, yeah. So it's not like
Oh, that was,
that from?
HIV AIDS.
that was some face.
No.
I don't know why she responded to that, but I thought it was good. So
It's fucking
She
terrible.
had like a hickey on her neck.
No, okay, I didn't need to know that. Please, that is an image that I did not want in my head.
what is
Anyways,
wrong
moving
with
on.
name redacted? We're gonna redact that name.
Moving on, back to the Trump thing. It looks like they have spent 11 million on fuel costs at this fucking at the airport
How?
that's part of this resort.
Oh, on the airport. I thought that was just for like
Oh.
heating. I'm like, are they cooking meat inside the rooms of the resort?
Yeah, but
Why
they
are
also
using-
no. The U.S. military has spent $11 million in quote unquote fuel costs at the airport connected to this resort.
Oh, so what they're doing is they're like, oh, we're landing military planes, but not really.
And apparently the resort lost $5 million in 2017, and then whoop whoop magically made $3 million in 2018. What could be the explanation for this?
That is whack.
It's a mystery. Literally the top article of the fucking news column of Google is a New York Times columnist talking about the fact that she's had insomnia every night since Trump has been elected.
What?
What?
This is actually kind of scary. Surgeons removed more than 500 teeth from boy in India.
Oh, God.
Oh. Were they like in his mouth or in another part of his body?
Was that like did he have like a garbage disposal? Did they spin or something?
It said a 7-year-old boy had long complained of having a swollen and aching jaw.
Oh,
Things like only happen in India.
No.
Of course it is, and they're like, oh, just stop complaining, and his face falls off.
Ew, it was reminiscent of pearls in an oyster, one doctor said.
Oh, God. Ah! Should I put pictures up?
No, why?
It's
No.
disgusting.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
one of them was combined into like a honeycomb. Oh, I'm gonna barf. Oh, it's so... Oh, God, just look up 500 teeth. It's nasty.
No. Joe Biden, in one of his
God.
campaign speeches, called Donald Trump Donald Hump, so I guess that's news.
That's epic. I mean,
The
these
news-
people, I wish they were more creative with it, because they're just so lazy.
The news is fucking lame today, honestly.
Nothing interesting. I wish people would just be dying, you know?
Yeah, we need more. Yeah, okay. Let's not say that we need more death. Yeah, it's all fucking boring garbage. Another SEAL team committed some war crimes. No big surprises there.
Epic.
What's happening in Hong Kong? Does anyone have the latest on whatever the fuck Hong Kong is doing other than burning?
They brought the whatever her name is, Carrie Lam or something.
Who's that?
She's the Hong Kong president lady, whatever she is.
President. What did they do with her?
She redacted the extradition bill.
What does that say? I actually don't know anything about that.
Extradition bill started all of the protests because it said that
so they got what they wanted.
Now they're still protesting because it's made them realize all of the things that China controls. So they're still protesting.
Well, at least they did something, honestly.
No, the extradition bill was China could arrest people in Hong Kong to be tried in China.
Oh, yeah.
And the problem is everything that people do in Hong Kong, the Chinese see as a crime, being free and having fun. So everyone could have arrested anyone, because a lot of people went to Hong Kong to escape the Chinese.
Blinking
if
more
they
than
wrote a
4
book
times a minute, you just get fucking arrested.
Also, did you guys see that there was some bug in the Apple software, and that's how the Chinese government was tracking the Muslims?
What? Oh yeah, that sounds like a bug. That sounds like a really. Oh whoops! That's a wacky coincidence. That's wacky and wild. What a coincidence.
No.
So I tried to draw Edward Snowden, by the way. I'm nearly done. I don't think I did a very good job.
Oh my god. Hey, honestly, I'm glad that they got something for their protest after just getting repeatedly shit on for 3 months.
Oh, I forgot the nasty soul patch he has.
Oh my god, did you see the video of First of all, did you see the video of all the
what
the
happened
black...
to Jonah?
Sorry.
I don't know. I think his brother killed him.
Probably getting
Him off the Wi-Fi.
belted.
Yeah. Did you see the video of all the black APCs rolling into Hong Kong?
No, that's not good.
That was fucking
Why does the race
terrifying.
matter?
It was shut up. It was just like a conga line of just blacked out APCs rolling into Hong Kong. It was
Yeah,
awful.
they're probably gonna go wreck some. Do they have like machine guns on them?
Yeah.
Oh, who's ready for Tiananmen Square 2?
Well,
Hong Kong Boogaloo.
Fucking Christ. No, it was a while ago, and like just the normal horrific atrocities happened. Nothing special.
Oh, dude, they missed the 30-year anniversary of it, though. They could have like lined it up to have a massacre every 30 years or something.
Christ. It's a fucking tradition. Oh my god. And then actually more recently they put guys like up on the rooftops above like the protesters and just started like shotgunning down tear gas.
What?
I don't know. They got really creative in their methods of repression of free speech, honestly.
Aren't they just shooting those like smoke bombs?
I don't know. They were shooting a lot of things, including people with bullets.
Lovely.
Let me see what the latest on Hong Kong is. I know there was the video of the
They were using bullets?
a few people got shot, I think.
Ha! Epic Chinese moment right there. I'm gonna... This is what I had for my drawing of Snowden, by the way.
Okay.
It wasn't meant to be derogatory,
That's
but
really
I messed up the eyes a bit.
Wait, how do you draw?
I have MS Paint. That's what I was...
Yeah.
I don't know what computer you're on, but you might have like a drawing tool somewhere.
I thought it was.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
Well, and we're better off.
The show must go on.
Oh no! What a tragedy! How unfortunate. The
Steven
top
has
Hong
left
Kong
the
news
chat.
story is that the tear gas for China is made in a factory in the U.S.
What?
and they pay their workers a livable wage, and they're doing great. But the tear gas is going to Hong Kong, so that's not great. Okay.
Don't clown my drawing. I worked hard on that.
I'm gonna clown your drawing.
Don't clown me.
He's beautiful.
I think I did a great job on the facial. Everything else was a bit of a miss.
I think the best thing that came out of the Hong Kong protests is that Pepe the Frog was the official symbol of the resistance.
So stupid.
Why? Why him? What did he do to deserve it?
It kind of delegitimizes your protest, you know?
He just gets embroiled in so much shit. Remember when he was like a white power symbol for
That was
like
dumb as
3
well.
minutes and then everyone forgot about it? Alright, yeah, let's see what they're demanding now. More concessions. More concessions.
Like
It was
popcorn.
like news articles from like Breitbart are so stupid, and it's like Hong Kong protesters sing the national anthem in like downtown Hong Kong. Stupid.
Like the
no one
US
cares.
one? The
Yeah.
US Okay. That is the least important takeaway here.
It's like Breitbart, like they're like headline.
Wasn't the Breitbart guy, didn't he get on like
Didn't he
Trump's
gay that like
cabinet?
hated gay people or something?
Of course he did. But
Wait,
wasn't
what
he
was that
on-
guy's name? He was really famous.
I don't know, he was really ugly too. He was like actually repulsive looking. Right, yeah. Yeah, so they're demanding more concessions, free large sodas for everyone.
Haha, get it, consent. Anyways,
Yeah,
peace deal with
sure.
Taliban cancelled, says Trump. Oh no.
There was a peace deal with
What?
the Taliban.
I didn't know there was one, but it's gone now. Oh, this guy's about to... Oh, have you ever seen that one, what is it? That one video? It's like it's a hard knock life for us.
With just
Like,
people getting shit on?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Milo Yiannopoulos, that's what I was talking about.
Oh no, I was talking about a different guy. Who's the Breitbart guy? Right?
Is there a way we can stream this in chat?
Stream what?
Dad.
Breitbart owner, maybe?
The guy.
Yeah, it was fucking this guy. Does anyone know what this? Oh, the file's too big. God damn it. Alright, does anyone know what this guy's name is? Cause
Like Boris Johnson.
It's Steve Bannon. It's Steve Bannon.
Oh, he's got way too much going on there.
Nickname Sloppy Steve.
Oh, God.
Good old Sloppy Steve.
How did we get that?
Oh no.
Oh, this is the one.
Oh no. He was.
God. This is such an upsetting video. I forgot about it.
Donald Trump was the one that called him Sloppy Steve.
This is. Who wants to see what is it? Upsetting
Not the
video.
tomato sauce.
It's not that. It's not as bad because it's not just like.
We've
as
seen
dragged
this
out.
one before. It's fucking terrible. I'm pretty sure
You have to go to the
everyone has
website.
seen that one.
Where I'm going.
Oh,
It's kind of funny. It's mainly just shock. Oh, but the one I was talking about was the guy getting really fucked up.
The worst video I've ever seen is that tomato sauce thing.
Interior semiotics.
What's the tomato sauce? Oh, she's gone. What's the
And then
tomato
there were
sauce?
fewer.
she just logged off of Discord too. Her entire maybe it's Pat.
Oh,
No,
she's back.
Whoa!
I thought we were about
happened?
to have to shut down the show because we were losing members live.
What happened?
So Jonah's just straight up gone.
I think his brother beat him to death. I'm like,
His brother's like 3 feet tall. That'd be sad.
local man killed over
What's his
Fortnite
name?
dispute.
Jonah's active on Facebook right now. Wait.
Exposed.
Oh no!
Fake being offline.
Jonah, where are you? He just dipped on the first episode of the podcast. We'll come in with more topics next time, so we can actually. This is kind of just
Oh,
here
he's back.
he is, big boy. Hey, it's Sloppy Steve. Sloppy Steve.
Jonah, we figured out your name. Hey, it's Sloppy Steve. Just edit that in every time somebody says Jonah's name.
It's
Sloppy
so-
Steve. Ready?
Sloppy
Everybody stop.
Steve.
Ready? Sample time.
Sloppy Steve.
No, let me do. Sloppy Steve. There you go.
What is his profile picture? Is that like a virus?
Wait a
It's
minute. Sloppy Steve.
It's the
I just realized his middle
HIV
name.
virus. I find it appropriate.
Yeah, that is appropriate for good old
Jonah, click on
Sloppy
the link.
Steve.
It's Sloppy Steve.
It's such an upsetting video. Did you watch it?
No, I haven't seen
Wait,
it yet.
Jonah might know something about Hong
Emily,
Kong.
did you
What's been
watch it?
happening?
It says I need an account to watch it.
Shut
Oh
up.
no, just do Google. Just use a Google account.
Listen to your host, Jonah. Hong
What?
Kong, do you know anything?
Yes.
What's happening?
So basically, some protests started at the start of the summer over a extradition treaty that would allow China to basically steal Hong Kong people and
We
throw
know
them
this
in
part.
We
jail.
already
Yeah.
talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about this while you were gone.
Oh,
What's been happening,
well, I
like,
mean,
recently?
That's all. Oh, I know that Carrie Lam has been doing some things.
Yeah, she
That's really
retracted
helpful.
the thing, right?
Yes.
The police are saying, oh, shit, okay. That was not what I wanted to see in that article. God, ugh.
What are the
So,
officers?
people are getting messed up over there. That's not
Where?
good.
That's
In
right.
Hong
Watch where you
Kong.
stepping.
Yeah, no, it's just some guy that got clocked in the head and he's not looking too hot.
A daring woman's radio station, anti-feminist city in Afghanistan.
Epic.
What a booming city.
Afghanistan is epic. Honestly, I've just given up on, like, listening to news about Afghanistan and the Middle East, because literally nothing ever changes.
Oh look, it's on fire. Like just the way I left it.
I mean, Hong Kong's on fire too, but at least it changes the way and, like, method of which it's on fire from time to time. And sometimes it's not on fire. But Afghanistan and, like, Middle East, it's just boring now. They're just constantly fucked. Nothing ever changes. Ooh, and uplifting news here on the Emu Wars podcast.
Anybody got any quirky scoops going
Oh,
on?
I had...
I'm
I
looking.
wanted to
had
talk
something.
about my CPR experience.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Go on, tell us about it. you gonna say something?
Oh, okay. No, before he does that,
formulating my thoughts.
before he does that, I remember what I was gonna fucking talk about. I don't know if I've already talked to you guys about this before, but have you seen the video of the riot police? That I don't think it wasn't in Hong Kong. It wasn't anything recent, but they get a grenade thrown at their shield, and the shield blocks it. Of course, does its job. They're all probably gonna be fine. And this one fucking retard, probably the Vietnamese version of Jonah DeMarco, just throws his shield to the side, tries to kick the grenade, and completely whiffs.
Oh god. Oh yeah, you told me about this. You want to find us some footage to watch?
And he just fucks everyone's shit. This one... God, I don't think anyone died, but
Just
I think that...
edit it in there. That's what we can do.
Yeah,
I think the only one that got injured was the guy that, like, fucked it up, which is, like, karma, I guess. But God, it was just a stupid move. It was like Jonah trying to be riot police. Isn't that what National Guard actually does? Don't they get called out for riot police from time to time?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonah
MPs and
DeMarco
stuff.
is riot police. Alright, what happened at, whatever you're talking about, CBT, cock and ball torture training? What happened?
So the fact that... Stop. The fact that you know that acronym and you use it so readily leads me to believe this isn't your first rodeo.
You know,
What is it?
It might not. You know, nothing like a little bit of CBT with the boys on a Friday night. Am I right?
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. What happened at CBT training?
CPR training.
Sure, same thing.
It was nice. It took a half hour less than I thought it would take.
Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, well,
That was
Do you have anything
incredibly-
interesting, or you just want to tell us about your day, sweetie?
Well, then I went home.
Okay, just send something really stupid in the chat.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
May I speak to the manager?
It's like the top trending thing on Reddit.
Incredible. Looks like a
Posted
fucking
by a proud
beehive.
libtard.
That's terrible.
How many like hair like? Do you know the hair like charities that like donate to like?
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
He probably broke into one of those and stole the hair that was going towards like
Oh.
cancer.
They,
Like,
didn't even,
haha.
they didn't even make a good wig out of it. They just started randomly duct taping it to their scalp.
Or she just killed like 5 dogs.
Yeah.
These are my sport. Like at the bottom, it just looks like she tied a carcass on.
It's so gross.
Is that's not grown out though?
Says it's
Oh,
real.
no.
No. That can't be real. That's disgusting.
Literally looks like a It doesn't even look like a real like cancer wig. It looks like it's like
Wait, where-
Halloween costume.
where is this posted?
It's in the chat and Discord.
Where? How do I get into the chat? Oh.
Click on the Reddit. God, imagine how bad. Oh my god, it'd be so
Oh my God.
filthy. Let's have to like
Wait.
get in like a full-sized pool to clean it.
Okay, look at this. Look at this. It's uploading. Come on. It's a good... This guy has a fucking pool floaty.
Oh my god, he had like everything else. He has like no, except the pants weren't long enough. He got like discount military gear.
He left his shield at home, but he didn't have time to go back, so he just grabbed something out of the local pool.
Is that just
Yeah,
a piece of glass on the left?
Yeah, that guy fucking took one of his windows
This has to
out.
be the worst protest I've ever seen. The umbrella looks pretty functional, but it looks absolutely retarded.
The umbrella guy has weed socks on. I think that's the best part.
Those
Oh, I-
are brave heroes out there fighting for the liberty of all.
Yeah, these are the guys defending free speech. Fucking pool floaty
I'm
man.
just waiting for one of them to show up with a claymore sword and go, I'm a libertarian.
Excuse me, you even pronounce
Oh, he
What?
lagged out.
traditionally claymores, especially in Irish culture, Liam, something I'd
I'm
expect
just
you to
gonna
know,
mute you.
don't have a Y in them. It's CLAD, so it's clad.
Shut
What
up.
the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
He's, he's saying it's actually Clamor. What is going on?
Everyone
I'm
mute Jonah. He's out of the show.
Okay, here's an
I'm just saying
No,
the
I'm kidding, Jonah. I won't
historical
mute you.
Irish way to pronounce it.
Okay,
is
here's another good one. These are just guys trying to leave. They're like tourists. Like, get me the fuck out of here.
This guy on the right is like, oh fuck, what a shitty. No, the guy with the greenbacks, what a shitty day. Want to go on vacation? All these retards with umbrellas are screwing up everything.
Jesus.
Well, fun
Christ.
fact, that is actually a callback, Liam. In the comedy world, that's what we call a callback to an earlier protest called the Red Umbrella Protest, which was protesting for democracy, which happened in 2012.
Did it work?
No,
Crazy.
because they're still under
Yeah.
communist Chinese rule, so not really a fucking brain.
It's not likely to change, but in places like Hong Kong, it's up for debate.
Yeah. Hong Kong's just in a weird situation.
I don't know, honestly.
Their relationship with
I think if the
Britain
United
is kinda
States government
fucking-
were to give money to some of these rebel groups and
Yeah, that would totally work.
Yeah,
Just
because the
Yeah.
United States
China.
government funding rebel insurgencies always works. It
Works,
never
yeah.
goes wrong.
I know, but this
And that wouldn't be liable to anger the Chinese in any way, you know, just building a rebel faction in their nation. No, what? It's like, can you imagine if the Chinese funded Chinese rebels here? Like,
But here's the thing:
we'd be
everyone
a
in
tiny bit
America
mad.
Most people in America genuinely like America. Like we'll complain about like, oh, look how stupid America is. But at the end of the day, most
But like,
people in America
I'd say
would
enough
rather
people in
live-
China, the majority of people in China just don't.
are brainwashed by the communist government.
It's not even
Yeah.
brainwashed.
We're
They just don't care
brainwashed.
enough to
We
die
just don't
for
know.
Yeah, maybe we are. Maybe communism is the one
Yeah.
true way to
it. Okay,
live,
boys.
and
Time
we're
to
all
eat some
just
potatoes and nothing else.
Honestly,
Go.
maybe that's how you reach enlightenment. Eat nothing but raw potatoes for
Well,
several
the
years.
Irish would be Jesus by now if that was the case. So I think we're missing out right there. Do you know an average Irish person would eat like an average of 14 pounds of potatoes before the potato famine every day?
Every day.
Awful.
14, like, I don't know, they probably did nothing to them because they were peasants. But 14 pounds of potatoes. What is a pound of potatoes look like?
But like, how? You just have to sit there in your little shitty dirt hut eating potatoes all day in order to consume that much.
What is 14 pounds of potatoes?
To be fair, potatoes are extremely dense due to their starch.
How do you eat 14 pounds?
Because
Yeah, I don't think that's
they had to
true. I
work. They
think
had
you're absolutely
no.
lying.
They had to pull the plows themselves because they didn't have any horses.
Oh well,
They-
they're probably
They had like an
starving.
8,000 calorie diet.
Yeah. Trying to keep up their weight so they can. pull
Oh, so
those
do I.
down.
I had like, I had so much like pizza and like a calzone today. I can't even remember everything I ate.
Ever
Plow
since
any
I've gotten
fields?
back-
I don't think so.
Ever
I
since
had-
I've gotten back from basic, I've kind of been eating a lot and being a thick boy.
I drank
needed-
a 20-ounce protein shake right out of the blender today.
Ugh.
This is delicious.
Yeah.
Did you work out or did you just drink?
Yeah, no, it's just fucking.
This will make me strong.
Go, go,
Just
go,
pull a
go.
Liam work out.
Liam-
Just drink
Liam,
the
you-
protein shake. Liam Haven, Emily, you should have stayed at the gym. Liam working out is so funny, mainly because it involves him not working out.
Hey, at
I
least he
was in a
showed up.
bad mood. You guys dragged me along that day, and I had stuff to do.
What did you have to do?
No,
You never
no,
have
I
stuff
did
no.
to
a lot of
do.
homework.
You never do it
Bullshit.
anyway.
Yes, I did. I've been doing my homework. Thank you.
Not in
Great,
stats.
we haven't even had a full week of school yet, and you're like, look at me, I'm able to do my homework like all the other normal kids.
It's difficult for me because I've never done it before. Okay.
Well, you didn't do it in stats.
You lazy. You know what you are, Liam? You're a lazy POS. You know what POS stands for?
Prisoner of war.
No, fucking piece
POW.
of shit.
Yeah, everyone knew that. That was like, was that a joke? What the fuck?
It wasn't a joke. I was just making sure Liam knows what he is.
God.
This is epic.
Goddamn train wreck. Too little, too late for Carrie Lane.
Moscow.
What's happening in Russia recently? I haven't heard enough Russia news in recent years.
So I have an interesting story, and it's
This
called
is kinda
I remember it, but I can't find it online right now. Why? We have some lovely stuff on Auschwitz here, apparently.
No, wait, click on it. It's kind of funny.
Hold on, that's not funny. As someone who's applying to Brandeis, I cannot stand for this.
Are you kidding me?
What?
No, the post is like, what is it? The 6 million Jews were killed. That's nothing compared to the billions of animals killed for human consumption.
Oh my god. That is
so
just so
stupid.
disrespectful.
Went on a full day tour of Auschwitz.
An oily salad of lettuce, onion, tomato, with an apple.
Apple.
The non-vegan option was a sandwich with a hot side of baked fruit, chocolate, and crackers. They gave us a little bit of our money back after I complained. I felt like such a whinger. What? Considering what we saw at the concentration camp. I was hungry that day. You know, like nothing gets me in the mood to have a big old meal, like seeing the death place of like thousands of people. Oh, I could go
Probably
for a
millions. Probably millions.
Guys, alright. You guys want to end it on Auschwitz?
I have something called the Peckenham Punch, right? So in the
What's
War
that?
of 1812, these British dudes were heading over, right? They were from Ireland. That's not important. They were heading over. The war had already ended by the time they reached like wherever they were going, but they didn't know that. The Americans didn't know that. What is it? And so they attacked these British, and they arrived too late, and they still got killed. They didn't even get a chance to fight. So there's a guy named Peckenham. I think it was like Arthur Peckenham, but I can't find him online. He got shipped. They were like, they needed to find a way to ship him back, right? So they said, and so they could be buried, but it's like at least a month-long voyage back. So what they did was they put him in a cask of rum, right? So he would be preserved. But the people on the ship didn't know he was in there, like the sailors. So over the course of the trip, they drank the entire cask. And at the very end, after everyone got sick, they opened it and they found out why. And of course, he lost his preservative over the course of the month. So it was just a nightmare all around. The family got their son back.
Jesus Christ.
And he had been consumed by sailors to some degree and then rotted in a barrel for the rest of it.
Jeez, oh my god.
Why do you know that?
Because I was on a tour of a potato plantation or something.
Why were you on a tour of a potato plantation?
So there's nothing else to do, okay? All you can do is look at old potato farms.
Here's where we grew the potatoes. Here's where we starved to death.
No, what happened was the landlords were in charge of feeding people, and then it's like, oh, that's a lot of money. We're just going to ship them like elsewhere. We'll keep the land, but everywhere else, they can just go to America. It's not our problem. If they don't belong to us. But that story's called the Peckenham Punch story.
That's
Isn't that
disgusting.
delightful?
Alright.
That's what I learned.
I've heard that one before.
It's a good one.
We've been here an hour. You want to call it?
Unless
Anyone got anything else to say?
Can't find anything more on Reddit.
We're just getting all the topics off Reddit.
Liam, do you want to play video games after this?
Sure, Jonah. Why not?
Alright, this has been the Emu Wars podcast.
Yay, I made a
Thank you very much for listening. See you later.